Two of my second run of Hollywood Squares in the NES in just one game. I've won $1,500. Let's see how I do here. Coming up after this, I'm going to attempt a game of Family Feud on the Super Nintendo. He'll be my player. My initials will be here. So let's see how we do. Taking on Mary. And I'll take Daz. Here's the question. Where did Baroque sculpture first appear? At my house, we found the pieces in the kids' room. In Rome. All agree. That's it! It was in Rome! Alright! So, Mary, who are you going to go with? She's going to go with Mike. Here is the question. Is there a difference between a rabbit and a hare? Yes, very few men lose their rabbit. Yes, rabbits are smaller than hares and have shorter ears. She got it right. I'll go with Pam. According to National Ski Areas Association, only 2.5 every 1,000 skiers are what? Illegal aliens? Injured while skiing. I'll disagree. No, it was right. It was right. She's gonna go with Dean for the win. If she gets it, I'm gonna play the catch-up game. According to the Old Testament, who actually gave Samson his haircut? His Philistine recruiting sergeant? The Bible doesn't say. Oh, too bad! So you know what that means. Eddie for the win. Here we go. True or false? In Russia, if a woman gives birth to more than 10 children, she is rewarded with cash and prizes. And a chance to win one of 5 beautiful tractors. I'll agree. What? We know that a senator is part man, part horse, part man. Which part is like a horse? The good part? The head. It's the back part, and Mary wins the first round. But I'm not giving up. I'm gonna keep trying. Hopefully, round 2 will be the turning point. And a secret square to win a prize. Daz. All right. Here's a question. Hank Aaron is #1 on the all-time home run list. And Babe Ruth is second. Who is the 3rd greatest home run hitter of all time? I'm going to be angry at myself if I don't know it. It was the Say Hey Kid himself. I got it right. I disagreed on that one. And that was the right thing. Mary's going with Mike. Here's a question. At a most traditional Chinese meal, what's the very last thing you get? The check. Ice cream and a fortune cookie. Too bad. You should have disagreed. It was soup. It's Rob. Oh, if I get this right, I'm going to go on the week in the island of Martinique. Here's the question. It is, according to the World Book, if you were a barber, could you give a whale a haircut? Yes, if he waits his turn and brings his own hair tonic. I'll agree. And I did it! I got the trip to Martinique! Alright! Wow! And we are all tied up as we head into the final game. Here we go. Who's Mary going to start with? She's going to start with Daz. Here's the question. Because the Japanese people are usually use 20 billion of them a year, they now have an import them from Hibbing, Minnesota. What are they? Photomat coupons? Disposable chopsticks. Oh, you should have agreed. Sorry. I'm going to go with Mike. Here's a question. When storing wine, why should you always lay it on its side? So it can rest before dinner? Otherwise it sells and goes bad. I'm going to agree. No, it was so the cork doesn't dry out. So, I can't win there. That's a pity that I can't, but that's alright. More and more dentists are heating their Novocaine. Why? Sorry. Because it causes you more pain? Oh. Oh. That sucks, Mary. I'm sorry. So I guess I'm going to have to go with Dean. According to etiquette expert Elizabeth Post, what should a host do when a discussion among guests get too heated? Throw them out? Stay out of it. I'm going to agree. Nope. That's not it. If Mary gets this, then that's all for my run. I'm done. Of all the birds in the world, only one has 2 toes. Which is it? The one in the Gucci shoes? The chicken. Sorry! You don't get the square! Beth for the win! Come on, Beth, save me! Your dentist applies some highly concentrated hydrogen peroxide on your teeth and then uses a special heat-producing light. What is he doing? Wondering where the yellow went? Bonding my teeth. I'm gonna agree. Oh, I should disagree. It was bleaching them. Going with Rob. Here's the question. According to the Ladies' Home Journal, the average cost of doing it for 18 years is $119,650. Doing what? Making Johnny Carson's monthly payments. Raising a child to age 18. Nope, you should have disagreed. No, you should have agreed. Sorry. Taking Val. Who would use something called a half Nelson and a full Nelson? Mrs. Nelson? A wrestler. I'm gonna agree. Going with May for the block. When it's cold outside, what parts of your body are the first to feel it? Any particular gender in mind? Your face and neck. Nope, your fingers and toes, so I don't win by default. I gotta play for it. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with May. Okay, according to the Old Testament, on the day God gave Moses the 10 Commandments, was whether sunny, thundering, and lightning, or snowing. It was sunny, but the extended forecast called for floods and plagues. I agree. And just like that, I win again with $1,500. Let's see if we can add a car win to that. I would love that. Which key am I going to try this time? Then I'll try the third one. We can go to any one of these 5 cars. But which one? We're about to find out. I'll say this one. Here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! No! But I did win $1,500 and the trip to Martinique. So that's going to do it. My 2-game total is now $3,000. So that's going to do it for Game 2. Game 3 will be coming soon. Coming up next is going to be Game 1 of Family Feud on the Super Nintendo. So long, everybody.